Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Micron just 6 days ago, to be exact on August 19th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $957.19. And at this point I told you that this asset had a bounce out of this level of resistance that became a level of support, and if this level holds, we might expect the next leg to the upside that will slightly overtake this previous swing high. The second option was that if it breaks to the downside, we might be in this A, B and C correction to the downside, but to confirm this downwards movement we have to see a breakout below this bottom. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Micron, and since I made my previous video, this asset retested the same exact level of support 2 more times and tried to get higher. It reached the median line of this horizontal channel that I drew by this line and this line as well, and it had a decline and broke this level of support. So we are still in consolidation phase and we cannot disprove any of these structures. We might be in this 5 waves to the upside or in this bigger ABC to the downside. And on today's video I will show you what levels of resistance and levels of support might be the most important levels in order to confirm or in order to prove or disprove certain theory. So, as you can see, technical analysis works perfectly well, and if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's begin with the general sentiments related to Micron stock. And to do so, as usual, you have to type in Google search bar MU stock and switch to new stuff folder. Let me pay attention to this news that was published just yesterday, and it's titled Micron stock gains momentum as memory chip prices expected to soar 50% this quarter. Let me quote you these key takeaways. Contract pricing for DRAM chips is projected to climb over 50% this quarter, while NAND flash pricing could increase 60% according to Susquehanna research. Global semiconductor industry revenue is expected to approach $1.6 trillion in 2026, nearly doubling from current levels per Gartner estimates. The memory chip sector alone is anticipated to jump from $220.1 billion in 2025 to $837.3 billion in 2026. Long-term supply contracts with key clients limit Micron's ability to fully capitalize on spot price increases. Wall Street expects Micron to deliver $31.26 in earnings per share for September, a dramatic increase from $3.03 in the prior year period. And guys, as you can see, its growth, its earnings per share might be extremely high compared to its own earnings per share the year before. And this let me switch to 4 hours time frame. This earnings report will be published somewhere at the end of September. On top of that, guys, let me pay attention to the so-called smart money investors list. And as usual, we have to pay our attention first of all to this number. This is the number of shares which belong to institutional investors, and we have the highest level ever for this stock. On top of that, the most recent activity in the list of so-called smart money investors, and you have to keep in mind that this is not the deal's execution dates, it is just a filing dates, but all deals happened in the previous quarter of this year, and you can see that we have more green rows than the red ones, which means more and more institutional investors are still buying this stock, and they are holding this stock according to this chart in their investment portfolios. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. If I click to the forecast tab folder, you can see that the consensus analyst price target among 47 analysts is set at roughly $1,500. The highest price target is set at mind-boggling $2,200, and the lowest price target is set at roughly $361. Overall, the upside potential for the stock is extremely high, especially if we take a look at its price to earnings ratio. You can find it right here in financials tab folders, income or overview statements. Here you can see the price to earnings ratio on trailing 12 months period is 20.61. It is, in my opinion, the lowest among other so-called semiconductor stocks, and despite the fact that for the last months you can see that this asset grew dramatically from its let's say $86 all the way up to $1,247. It grew by more than 1,300%. And yes, according to RSI, it is at relatively high levels overall, but we don't have bearish divergence on monthly RSI. We are at the neutral territory on weekly RSI. And we are at the middle of neutral territory on the daily RSI, which means the upside potential, at least for one more leg, is still on the table, and that is why, guys, we can capitalize on this movement. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's switch to hourly time frame and turn on all the tools, and we still have this two main forecasts, two main options of the stock as the potential movements of its stock price. This is the ABC correction to the downside, and in this case we have to see the breakout below this level of $833, because if it breaks this bottom, according to this breakdown, it might be the bottom of wave 2. In this case, wave 4 probably might be the point which is lower than the wave 2, and in this case it will be eliminated because we cannot have the retracement that is lower than the initial bottom of the previous wave. And that is why, guys, let me show you again another level of resistance. This is the line that potentially holds the price of Micron for now, and we have, if we connect these two lines, we have some kind of wedge that usually breaks to the upside. And guys, as long as we have the price action above this bottom, we can expect another leg to the upside that should break this previous swing high at roughly $1,031, and if it happens, it will be a very good sign of its bullishness overall, and it will eliminate this ABC correction. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby,